Welcome to the North Boone Upper and Middle School GoMath Basics tutorial. This first video will help you log onto the GoMath website. Students must be logged into their school's Google account to have access to the GoMath website. After logging in, go to the district's website, nbcusd.org, as you can see, and select your school, either UE or MS. So I'm selecting the upper elementary. Once that goes to the school's home page, scroll all the way down to the bottom to where you will see a GoMath icon. This is the link that will take you to the GoMath website. So select it. Once you have selected the Google account that you are going to use to access the website, it'll take you to the student's homepage, which is called the dashboard. Welcome to the GoMath tutorial, part 2, the student view of their homepage. The GoMath homepage, also called the dashboard, is made up of 3 sections. They are my resources, my progress reports, and my assignments. The My Resources section includes links to the interactive student edition of the textbook, the student version of the textbook, student resources, and my notebook. The progress report section displays the scores for all assignments. This includes homework and tests that were assigned by the teacher. The students will receive a grade once the assignments are submitted. The My Assignments section displays any assignments that are currently assigned to the students. Welcome to the GoMath tutorial part 3, the My Resources section. The My Resources section includes 3 parts: the interactive student edition, the student book, and student resources. The interactive student edition is especially helpful for a student that is absent. Each lesson begins with a video introduction of the concepts covered in that particular lesson. The next parts are walkthroughs of the Explore activities and examples included in that particular lesson. The final 2 parts are the Personal Math Trainers. The Elaborate Personal Math Trainer includes several practice problems, while the Evaluate Personal Math Trainer is the same as the homework that can be assigned by the teacher. Let's view an example. So the Interactive Student Edition, when selected, will take you to a screen that will show all of the units available for the students throughout the textbook. Each unit includes at least 2 modules, and a module is the same as a chapter. So you can see numbers includes modules 1, 2, 3. Number operations includes modules 4 and 5, and so forth. Going back to the numbers module, going to module 1, there are 3 lessons in module or chapter 1. When I select lesson 1.1, identifying integers and their opposites, it takes me to this page that shows the essential question, and then the play video will show you that video I discussed earlier to provide a real-world example for the concepts being covered in this particular lesson. After the video is finished, students can click on to the Explore activity examples. So we'll take a quick look at the next one.
Any number can be plotted on a number line.
So here's the first Explore activity. It'll walk kids through this, so it's something again that is helpful for if you are absent, you can take a look at this and hopefully get at least an idea before you see your teacher to ask some questions. After going through all of the Explore activities and the examples that are provided for you, at the end again there is the Elaborate Personal Math Trainer, which is a few practice problems, and then you would have the personal math trainer, the evaluate personal math trainer, and this would be similar to the homework that is provided. Back at the dashboard, we're going to take a look at the student book next. The student book is the online version of the textbook. Students are able to view the entire textbook, access all personal math trainers. This includes examples, more practice problems, and the homework assignment, and view the Math on the Spot video. The Math on the Spot videos are a walkthrough of a problem tutorial completed by one of the authors of the textbook. When I select the student book, it takes you to a page that was previously left off on, but if you go to the top where it says go to page, I'm going to go to the very beginning, page 1. So this will show you what the students see for their page 1. In page view, I can actually make this larger if I would like to. So if I make it larger, it'll fill up the whole page. I can go back and then change it to the in-between, so then I can go from page to page. This is the beginning of the unit, and it's showing you the different modules included in that unit. There is a vocabulary preview at the beginning of each unit. And as I keep going, you'll see that there is an Are You Ready? So preview problems for the unit that is coming up, as well as a reading startup. So this is a preview of vocabulary words, a review of some of them, and a preview of others. As I continue on, we have unpacking the standards. Then we get into the actual lesson. This is the Explore activity. And as you see, there's the Math on the Spot here. This provides that video tutorial. The personal math trainer, this one goes along with whatever example it is by. As I continue on to the independent practice, this is the personal math trainer that is the homework that can be assigned by the teacher. So going back again to the previous dashboard here, back at the dashboard, this concludes the information, the really important stuff about the interactive student edition and the student book. You also have the resources, and we will talk about those later. Thank you. Welcome to the GoMath tutorial, Part 4, My Assignments. This section provides a list of available or upcoming assignments, including their due dates. These assignments can be in homework form, a view example option is provided, or test form, no view example option is provided. The teacher is able to provide a specific due date or just assign the particular item the student is to complete with no due date. In that case, the website itself provides a due date later on throughout the school year. So let's take a look at an example. When I'm looking at the assignments that are available here, one says June 4th, the other says September 8th. So this was an assignment, the Mod 1 was made earlier in the year, and it's due at the end of the school year. This one was assigned more recently and has a due date of the beginning of next school year. If I click on the assignments, this page is the current assignments that the student has available. Again, I have options of looking at this week, next week, this month, and then the book is already provided for. The student is on the appropriate site for the book they are currently using. It says next 25 here, so if I hit this, it's going to take me to the next group of assignments. As you can see, we have begin, details of the assignment, the name of the assignment is on the left, the category, it could be homework, could be teacher-created assignment, could be quizzes or tests, the start date, the due date, and all of these don't have a specific due date because it is not being collected as a particular grade. If I choose, I can do begin. So I'm going to take a look at this 10.2 evaluating expressions homework. This is the assignment, the lesson 10.2 homework. You can see then the students are able to go back in if there is no specific due date, and they can work through these problems again.
Welcome to the GoMath tutorial, Part 5, My Progress Reports. This section on the left-hand side lists the scores students have earned on any item assigned by the teacher. Students can click on the My Progress Reports, which takes them to the assessment page. Any assignment in blue can be selected, and students are able to see the responses they made for each problem assigned. This only occurs when a teacher provides the students that option to see their results. If students have that option, they can select questions and view what result they chose compared to what the correct answer is. Let's take a look at an example. Selecting My Progress Reports will take the student to the, as you can see in the corner there, the assessment page. From here, they can look at the due dates. They can go by week, next week, this month, or all of them. So if I select all, you will see a listing of the assignments on the left, the date that is due, the type of assignment, and the score that was received. As I said earlier, anything that is in blue, you can click on and see what the students did. So I'm going to one where this student did not get a perfect score. This is the Mod 12 assignment. You can see on this assignment you have the questions listed. If they have it correct, there is a check. If they have it incorrect, there is an X. By clicking on the question number, you're able to see then what the correct response is and what your response is. So you're able to see that this is the correct response and this was the response that you had. Back on the assessment page, you can scroll through and check out, like I said earlier, the scores, and then the assignments in blue are the ones that you can look into more.